Alright, it's time to start tearing down the red chassis. I want to get this thing back to a bare frame so I can fix any imperfections with it before rebuilding it using all the parts from my teal chassis. I've already got buyers lined up for a lot of the stuff that's coming off of here, so I'm a little motivated to get it off as quick as possible. But yeah, I'm just gonna start ripping stuff off here with impunity. Alright, so I got the front subframe removed. I just pulled it all out as one piece. It came pretty easy. This is pretty much sold already, so that's awesome. And now I think I gotta pull the rear subframe. Alright, that's the very heavy rear diff out. Got a buyer lined up for that too, so I am putting money into that RPF1 fund. Actually, before I start on the rest of the subframe, I'm actually going to drop the gas tank. It's already been emptied and shouldn't be very hard to do at all. Alright, that's the gas tank out. Looks actually really good, so I'm going to hang on to it. I've got it stored here in the shed with the parts that I'm going to hold on to. I haven't been filming a lot of this stuff just because it's a pain in the ass to film and pull a gas tank, but yeah, back to the subframe. Woo! That was terrifying. That is not a light piece of equipment, and I'm glad it didn't fall on me and kill me. Now that I got that big heavy subframe out, I'm going to focus on something light, and I am just going to rip all of this rat's nest of wiring out and throw it in the box of shame. Holy shit. So I pulled out the carpet and the dash because I had a guy who wanted to come buy the carpet, and now I have a guy who wants to come buy these quarter windows. And at first I wasn't going to sell them because I figured it would be too much effort to pop them out because then I'd have to replace them with the quarter windows from the teal car. But then I was kind of thinking, well, you know, if I want to paint this car and stuff, it'd be easiest to take the quarter windows out anyways. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to try and not break them. So I started trying to pull the glass, and it turns out I'm not at all qualified. It's actually kind of a bitch. So I called a glass guy to come do it, and while I wait for him to come do it, I'm going to pull off the doors and the hatch probably. Alright, both quarter windows are now out. I ended up caving in and just having a glass guy come do it because it actually is a bit of a bitch. Even a glass guy with his special tools still took, you know, an hour to get both of them out. But now they're out. I actually had a guy who wanted to come buy them, but he ghosted me. So if anybody needs two S13 quarter glasses, these are for sale. Overall, I've actually done really well just parting out this shell, though. I've made easily half my money back at this point, and I have more people yet to come pick up more stuff. So the next thing I'm going to do is keep pulling out stuff that people want to come buy. And the next thing is the taillights and this rear bumper. Alright, now that I got the taillights and the bumper and the rear trim panel off, I'm going to work on getting this hatch off, because as it sits right now, it's in constant danger of falling and decapitating me. But I think before I can take the hatch off, I have to pull the headliner out. Okay, I got the sunroof and headliner out, and I actually need to hold on to this stuff because the teal car does not have a sunroof, so I don't have spares of any of these parts. So what I want to make sure they don't get lost or damaged, so they're going to go in the good parts stockpile in my shed. Never pulled a hatch before, but I'm learning that it's definitely a two-man job. Nice, that's done, and hopefully I didn't make too embarrassing of a face when I pulled it off. Alright, the next step is to get these rear carpet panels out and all the speaker mounts and all this crap. Hey, that was easy. The next thing I'm going to do, which I've been really procrastinating because I don't want to do, is take care of this gigantic mess of stuff that used to be under the dashboard. There's heater core, blower motor, a bunch of wiring, steering column. It's all gotta go. I'm gonna start with this steering column because it's not even working in anymore. But it is clipped in. Abort mission. Okay, now it's up. Got a bit eager on that one. And this one has the ignition that I need because I actually have a good key for this one. So that one's also going in the parts shed. Alright, next is HVAC stuff, and I think I'm just going to time-lapse this because it's probably going to be very boring. Oh. I don't get intimidated by that many mechanical jobs, but I am really not looking forward to putting all of that back together. But we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. The next step is I'm gonna yank all the remaining wiring out of here. And that is the whole chassis harness out. I don't really need this harness because I'm going to use the harness off the teal car, but I'll probably keep it around just in case, you know, there's something I need from it, connectors and stuff. Alright, that's the red chassis basically completely torn down. There's a couple things still kicking around like seat belts and other random odds and ends, but other than that, this is about as close to a bare shell as you can get. Now there's still a lot of work that needs to be done before we can start transferring parts over from the teal car. Specifically, there's some rust on the underside I need to fix, and I also want to paint this entire chassis. You're gonna have to wait for future episodes to see all that stuff though. I think this episode's probably plenty long as it is, so I'm gonna cut it off here. And yeah, stay tuned for the next episode when we keep working away on this red chassis here.